Good morning, this is Jack from Charting the Markets Crypto, and this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Wednesday, the 3rd of June. My disclaimer, I did this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some of what I'm doing and learn from it, transfer it to your own charts, and I'm not here to issue trading signals. This is a video for paying subscribers at ctmcrypto.substack.com. It's published on YouTube after a delay of 3 days. All right, great. We are obviously on the weekly chart on Bitcoin. We have seen a very strong breakdown from the weekly middle band, and my working assumption is we're going to see a confirming second close below it at the end of the week. In terms of the daily chart, we are kind of extended short term. I've got the 3SD lower band at 65,001, and we are just above it, and the low yesterday was at about 60,400. This is pretty close to the 3SD lower band. I'm wondering if we're going to see a rally soon. In terms of the hourly chart, we had possible RSI 14 and RSI 5 buy signals brewing yesterday morning. The RSI 14 lost divergence. The RSI 5 one just about hung on to it, and we've got one fixed which hasn't quite reached the possible near miss target yet. That is, I'm wondering about a rally. We've now the head and shoulder target was down in about the 65.4 area. Actually, hang on one second. Let's just do a little work. Seeing if I can actually tighten that up a bit. No, that's pretty much about it. We got a target down in about the 65 area, and I'm thinking we are pretty damn close to that. Hang on, wait a second. Right, let's. How close? Very close. Not quite hit, but very close. So I'm thinking we might be seeing a bit of a rally here. If we look at the 15-minute chart, we have an RSI 14 buy signal fixed here, I think. Hang on, let's just confirm that. Yeah, we do. That hasn't made target yet. I'm expecting to see a little more rally here. Am I seeing an obvious reversal pattern here? Not really. Possible we could be forming an inverted head and shoulders, right shoulder here, but it's not a decent pattern, so I'm not taking it particularly seriously. All right, looking at the Solana chart. Solana, we have obviously we've been failing at the weak middle band. We're getting pretty close to a retest of the bull market, the bear flag target, which is on Bitcoin at 60.1K and is on Solana at 67.65. I think could be 85, not sure. So we've got pretty close to that overnight. Wondering about a rally here too. In terms of the 3SD lower band, by the way, 72, 78. So basically we've got very close to that overnight. Slightly below it, actually. I am wondering about a bit of a rally here. So in terms of the hourly chart, we had no divergence, I don't think. Hang on, I'm just going to look a little closer. No, I'm wrong. We had an hourly RSI 14 buy signal fixed and an hourly RSI 5 buy signal fixed. This is suggesting that we might go a little higher. In terms of a pattern here, we are most definitely forming a potential inverted head and shoulders here. If that were to break up and play out, that would have a target in about the 79 area, and the daily middle band is in the 87 area. So I'm wondering about, 83.45 area. All right, that's probably going to be decent resistance at this stage, but I am wondering if it might get a back test. You can see on the daily middle band us getting below the 3SD lower band here. This does tend to be an area where we see a bounce. All right, looking at Ethereum. Ethereum failing at the weekly middle band as well. Again, getting pretty close to the bear flag target, which would be at 1746.93. In terms of the 3SD lower band, I've got that at 1797.03, and the low overnight, right, 1814, getting pretty close, but not actually hit yet. In terms of the hourly chart, no current divergence. 15-minute chart. Last time I looked yesterday, we had a 15-minute RSI 14 buy signal fixed, and we still do. So I am definitely wondering about some more upside in a rally. We will see whether we get that today. All right, great. In that case, well, I think that's a wrap. Everyone take care, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. All right, cheers.